August 29th, Friday, Mark 6, 17 to 29. Today we celebrate the martyrdom of Saint John the Baptist. John the Baptist's death is a consequence of his uncompromising truth-telling, particularly concerning King Herod's unlawful marriage. His martyrdom exemplifies the ultimate witness to the gospel, even at the cost of life itself. There is a story told about a certain king who possessed a magic ring. This ring looked like any of the other rings that the king wore, except the fact that this ring had some influential powers. Whenever some evil thought would cross across his mind, or if he was tempted to do some wrong thing, this ring would press painfully on the finger. This would make the king realize that he was on the wrong track and would quickly become aware of the paths of danger. If only Herod had such a ring. Herod's vain promise and subsequent fear of losing face led him to commit murder, demonstrating how lust, vanity, and moral weakness can extinguish grace that led to terrible deeds. The story can also serve as a call to examine one's own conscience and strive to align it with God's will. Perhaps many of us, especially with the ease with which we often slip into the slush of sin, would wish that we too could possess such a magic ring. A ring that would prick us painfully so that we become aware of the wrong we do. A ring that would act as a reminder to prevent us from treading on the thorny tracks of sin. But how many of us do realize that all of us have been blessed and adorned with this beautiful ring? Perhaps some of us are ignorant of it. Perhaps some of us have lost touch with it. Perhaps some of us have forgotten its presence. This ring is nothing else but our conscience. Am I aware of the voice of the conscience prompting me with its timely warnings and admonishing? Or have I lost awareness of the conscience by my constant rejection and frequent refusal of its still, gentle voice? John the Baptist was a victim of a dead-end conscience. The Catholic Church, in her teaching on the conscience, says, in the depths of his conscience, man detects a law which he does not impose upon himself, but which holds him to obedience, always summoning him to love good and avoid evil. The voice of conscience, when necessary, speaks to his heart, do this, shun that. Dear friends, conscience is the most secret core and sanctuary of a man. There he is alone with God, whose voice echoes in his depths. Wishing you a happy feast, Father Paul, CSSR from Hyderabad.